We're talking about Obi-Wan Kenobi. And I really want to know because Shane is really into Obi-Wan Kenobi, guys. And while I do appreciate that character and I love the way it's played by the masterful Ewan McGregor,
Nice. Good job, dude.
I
You
would
nailed
like
that.
to I actually practice that earlier. So
Nice.
I would
Well
like to
done.
know if you want to see, content. You want to see videos and you want to see coverage and reviews. Shane
They're going to
thinks you
say
do.
no.
No, Shane thinks you want to see him.
No. They're going to say no.
Why?
Let me tell you why. They're going to say no. They don't want to see nothing to do with Star Wars until the first episode of Kenobi comes out. And then it's going to be like, bah.
Okay, so you know what? Let's table this question and I'll
Okay.
ask after the first episode.
I mean, yeah. I mean, don't tell us now because, yeah, if you don't want to see it, if you're like, I don't really care. Star Wars is yesterday's news.
Because so this is the first show I'm probably going to go out on my way to watch. But to be fair, The Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett, you had sort of convinced me to go watch it, and I didn't even finish the Book of Boba Fett.
You didn't, right? You didn't watch it.
I did finish Mandalorian though, which was cool.
Okay. Yeah. Well, here's the cool thing. You don't need to watch those shows to watch Obi-Wan Kenobi. All you really need to watch, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to watch episode 3 just before it comes out. I'm going to rewatch it. I'm not going to watch episodes 1 and 2. I don't need to see them again. I've seen them many times, but I am going to watch episode 3. And I'm going to pay very close attention to all of the relationships happening there in that episode because it's going to immediately translate.
Oh, you're talking about the third movie.
Yeah. Star Wars 3, episode 3.
For some reason, I thought you were like, come on, you're going to watch episode 3 first? And I'm like, why would you do that?
Oh, of the Kenobi series.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you're talking about the movies. My bad.
Yeah, so watch Star Wars. Yeah, and it's
Star Wars episode 3, whatever it's called.
episode 3, which is
Revenge of the something.
Is it Revenge of the Sith?
I think it might be.
Hold on, you got.
Oh my god, we have to.
Oh my god, I can't believe I just drew a blank. So, Attack. You got the Attack of the
Clones
right?
is the first one, right?
The second one.
Second one.
The Phantom Menace is the first one. Attack of the Clones is the second one, and then the third one is. You're typing it up. It's cool.
Yeah, Revenge of the Sith. That was right.
Revenge of the Sith.
And I guessed. Look at that.
Yeah. Oh wow, you guessed. Okay. So, anyways, you need to watch that last movie because it takes place essentially after it, and not right after it. As you can see, Luke Skywalker is a baby at the end of the third movie, and we see him in the preview as being, well, I don't know, what is he, like 6 years old?
He's like a child.
Yeah.
So it's been like 6 or 7 years or something, right?
Right, but we're going to get to see the interaction with Uncle Owen. We're going to get to see the Grand Inquisitor. We're going to get, lightsaber battles with Darth Vader and Obi-Wan again. Just can't wait. Can't wait.
Yeah, I want to see some of the new Jedis. And here, this is what's going to sell me on this show. And I want to be very, very, very freaking clear. If they do not use the Star Wars soundtrack for this show, I'm going to be so upset because so far they have not used the classic, epic, timeless Star Wars, soundtrack for anything. For anything. Like, what are you doing? And remember that scene of Luke walking through? Man, you pair that to the Jedi theme song, and it's like goosebumps. But without it, it's like, oh, it's cool. You got it. You have to have, imagine Avengers without the Avengers theme song.
I get you. Now, John Williams is involved. He's making the music for this. So I'm not sure why they're not. Is there some sort of reason why only the movies get the treatment? Maybe it'll happen here because we're talking about the main characters again, as opposed to side characters. The Mandalorian and Boba Fett, they're not really main characters in the Star Wars story.
Right, but
here you have Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth
Luke
Vader.
saved them, they should have been playing Luke's theme song.
I guess so. I guess you're right.
I mean,
so there has to be that is a good question. If I get a chance to ask somebody, that's what I'm going to ask them. Why didn't they play the classic Luke music?
Yeah,
when you saw
call John Favreau up on the, after the show and be like,
yeah, I'll just call him.
What happened? What happened?
You
had this epic scene.
Hey, it's happy. That's what he'll say.
Yeah, this epic scene, this perfect setup. All his laws. You start seeing this character with the X-wing. Oh man, and then you see that green lightsaber. How in the world is right then you don't hear? How do you not hear the music right then?
That's what we need to know. Maybe he couldn't play it. Maybe they're saving it for the movies. I heard that somewhere before.
Yeah,
you know what though? Go ahead.
I don't think there's gonna be new movies for a long time because they're getting way more out of the TV shows than they are movies.
That's true. So one of the links that here you can see, this is an Obi-Wan Kenobi exclusive official featurette. It's pretty short, and it's actually pretty cool. I don't know if we can play it for everybody right now.
I mean, sure, why not?
It's an IGN thing, so.
Well, I think they just jacked it somewhere.
The jacket.
Yeah. So whenever you see like a web player and it's not like YouTube or Vimeo, that means that like they don't care about the copyright.
The first time I got to
well, I don't think there's a copyright here.
Pretty blown away.
Oh, okay. Then let's turn it up then.
Let's play. Yeah, it's only a couple minutes. Let's let everybody hear it.
Alec Guinness as Obi-Wan Kenobi did some of the most amazing work.
I can't hear it.
To play him as a younger man.
Oh, you can't hear it?
I was really excited about it.
Everyone else can hear it. I'm sorry. I guess I forgot.
The first big experience for me was going to the studio where we shot episode 1. The props master brought up a big chest.
He does look really good.
He looked me in the eye and he opened it up.
Yeah.
Oh, those lightsabers.
And I got to choose Obi-Wan Kenobi's lightsaber.
You got to pick
This is my favorite one.
That's so rad.
So that was a moment I'll never forget. The first lightsaber work we did was when we fight Darth Maul. That was an amazing thing to be part of. It was incredibly intricate. We were just going so fast. Action! This is quite unlike any other filmmaking I've done.
He looks
the first
so
time
good.
I got dressed
He does
up
look
as
so
Obi-Wan
good.
again,
It
was a special moment. The wonder of Star Wars and the excitement of playing Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's really quite something.
Yeah. It's similar though.
See, right there. Someone tell me. Oh, God damn. Right there. When they finish it, it's like, ding. Why didn't it be like, ding, 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 or whatever?
Oh, I mean, they have to. When they show Darth Vader, they've got to, right?
I mean, I'm sorry, the Jedi one. But like right there, they ended it with, ring. They were like, ding. They should have finished it with that little melody right at the end, man. Like, button it, bro. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying. Here's the deal. When we eventually do another Star Wars Prime video, which we will eventually, I guarantee you'll hear the Star Wars music. And I don't even own it. And it's going to take me so much effort. It's going to take considerable effort on my part as the composer to remake something that sounds similar enough to where I feel it works, that won't get taken down by YouTube. But I will do it because that's the right way to do it.
Well, the reason they brought John Williams in apparently is they wanted Obi-Wan to have his own composition, have his own music, theme song, and they wanted John to do it. John's old.
All right, so Darth Vader, when they show Darth Vader, I better hear the Imperial March at some point.
You have to.
Like, it's a waste of opportunity if you don't.
I mean, I wonder. Would it be funny if like George Lucas said, "Yeah, I'm not selling you the music." They told Disney, "You don't own the music. You can't use it."
They paid $4.5 billion, but it was an extra $1 billion for the music, so they didn't pony it up, which is why we never hear it anymore.
Yeah, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll use it. You can use it in the movies, but not for the TV shows."
Well, no, you can use it in the movies that already exist, as long as you're using the existing characters. And new characters need their own music. Sorry,
and only if you have Jar Jar Binks in every movie going forward.
That's the rule. You can use all the music, but Jar Jar Binks got to be in the movie.
They're like, forget about it.
You know though, Disney. If that was one of the rules, Disney would have found some way to make Jar Jar Binks cool enough to merchandise for sure.
I'm sure, absolutely.
There would have been
if it hadn't been a total and complete failure. Yeah,
yeah, there would have been Jar Jar Binks plushies, and which is arguably like it's a problematic character, right?
Yes, 100%.
All right.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. Oh, 8 days, bro. 8 days.
I know you're. What are you excited about more, Obi-Wan Kenobi or the Orville?
Oh, the Orville, 100%.
Oh yeah, same.
Yeah, I mean, I want to see Obi-Wan Kenobi. I want to see that story, but I've been waiting 3 years for the Orville. Yeah, you know what though? To think about it, I've been waiting even longer for Kenobi.
You've been waiting longer for Kenobi, bro. Because Kenobi was your favorite character from the prequels.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite character was Natalie Portman.
Oh, come on. Come on. What were you? You must have been, well, how old were you?
Old enough.
You must have been like 20.
Old enough. Guarantee it. You know who wasn't old enough?
Were you jealous when that little 6-year-old was like getting the looks?
That's who wasn't old enough. Anakin was not old enough to be spitting game to a clearly like 18-year-old Natalie Portman.
Right.
That was like I remember the first thing I thought watching that first movie. And remember, I was a huge Star Wars fan when the prequels came out. It's like I have the original videotapes. I have like multiple versions. Massive Star Wars fan. When the prequels came out, my first thought when seeing Anakin Skywalker and Natalie Portman was, how does that add up? How does that work? Like, is no one else concerned that the adult is going to date a child? Is that no one has a problem with this? What? Like, reverse those roles. What if it was Obi-Wan and a 7-year-old girl? That would be a problem, right? Oh, but it's fine when it's Natalie Portman and a 7-year-old boy. No one's complaining. Like, yo, bro, you got game.
Well, it's not like she jumped his bones or something there. I mean, she did wait until he was older.
Oh, yeah.
And then she even had to be convinced in the second movie.
But you know what that's called, right? That's called grooming.
Listen, the whole weird grooming thing going on. I'm
just saying.
I don't even understand it.
What
does
adult,
that mean?
He was a
child.
What
does that mean?
She raised him. You know, she not raised him. She trained him to be her lover. That's wrong.
What? I'm sorry. I missed this training apparently.
Oh, and one more thing.
We just knew.
One more thing I had a major problem with. Mace Windu. I love Samuel Jackson. And I love that he was in the movies. And I love that he got a purple lightsaber. Oh, it's so cool. How in the world are you going to kill that character off so quickly? And at no point do we even hear like the hint of a mother. No.
I didn't want that. I wouldn't want that. That's not how it works.
We got it in Avengers. Huh? We got it in Avengers, remember?
That's okay. It's different. It's present day. Star Wars isn't about cursing.
Okay, it's fine. But you know what? They killed him off way too fast.
I don't know. I was always kind of weirded out by it. I mean, I thought it was cool, but
purple lightsaber was so awesome.
He had his time, and that's all we needed.
He got very little time, to be fair.
What else was he gonna do?
We need to see him actually kicking butt with that sweet purple lightsaber.
I mean, he fought. He did fight with it,
and he fought such a small, very little amount. He went out really quickly. He's supposed to be the Master Jedi, man. Although it was cool seeing Yoda flip around and all that.
Oh, the Yoda was the best.
But I didn't like that he came in with a cane and then started flipping around. If it's a younger Yoda, he doesn't need the cane.
Maybe he still needs it.
All right.
But that was the throw off. I was okay with that because that was you weren't expecting that because Yoda was already old. You got to remember, it was not a young. That was not a young Yoda.
That's true. He did look cool, and you know what? He looked way better in Episode 3 than he looked in Episode 8, whatever it was called, Return, whatever that stupid movie was called.
Oh yeah, the later movies.
Yeah, dude, I remember looking at Yoda then, thinking, "Oh, it's cool looking, cool graphics," and then seeing him again when Luke is burning his house down. He's looks like a mentally challenged puppet. I was like, God, it's ruining my child. You know what? This deserves this. Ready?
These things are ruining my childhood. They're taking every...
There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you, Will.
Yeah. Yeah. Yoda was super old, man.
Yeah. Yeah, clearly.